this. Maybe things I should try to do. I think I'm gonna play Ben's file tomorrow to see what happens. Maybe I was supposed to do that all along. I don't believe in paranormal shit, but this is a little fucked up. Maybe this Ben guy is just a really good hacker or programmer. I don't want to think about the alternatives if he isn't. I'm gonna post what happened and a link to the footage here. But last night, everything got too real for me. I think I'm done messing around with this. I passed out pretty much immediately after making that thread. But last night, that Elegy of Emptiness statue, I had a dream about it. I dreamed that it was following me in my dream.
This is weird.
That I would be minding my own business. When I'd feel my neck hair stand up on end, I would turn around and the horrible, lifeless statue would be staring with those empty eyes right at me, merely inches away. In my dream, I remember calling it Ben, and never before had I had a dream that I could remember so vividly, but the important thing is I did get some sleep, I suppose. Today, putting off playing the game as long as I could, I drove back up that neighborhood to see if the old man came back, and as expected, the car was still gone and no one was home. As I walked back to my car, the man next door, mowing the grass, killed the power to his lawnmower and asked if I was looking for someone. I told him that I was looking to talk to an old man that lived there, to which he told me what I already know. He was moving. Trying a different avenue, I asked if the old man had any family or relatives that I could talk to. I discovered that this old man had never been married, nor did he have any children or grandchildren through adoption. Starting to become worried, I asked one final question, one I should have asked in the beginning. Who's Ben?
Wait, Dr. Ben.
The man's expression turned grim, and I learned that 4 doors down, around 8 years ago, on April 23rd, the man informed me that it was the same day as his anniversary, and that's how he knew the specific date. There was an accident with a young boy named Ben in the neighborhood. Shortly after his parents moved, and despite any further attempts to talk to the man to get more information, he wouldn't divulge any. I went back and started playing again. I loaded up the game and immediately I jumped at the title screen where the masks flew by. The sound that played was not the normal whoosh sound. It was something much more higher pitched. I pressed start, bracing for the worst, but just like 2 nights ago, the files Your Turn and Ben were displayed. Truth be told, I looked at the Ben file earlier. It seemed to fluctuate between displaying the owl save and not. I brought up the Ben file, hesitated for a moment, noticing that the stats were not the same as they originally were 2 days ago. It seemed like he had already completed the Stone Tower Temple this time. Summoning my courage, I selected it. Immediately, I was thrust into complete chaos. Sure enough, I was outside of Stone Tower Temple, but that's about all that was expected. The zone itself wasn't called Stone Tower Temple, but rather Stone. And immediately a dialogue box of complete gibberish that I couldn't make out greeted me. Link's body was distorted. His back was cocked violently to the side where his posture was permanently disfigured. Link's expression was dull, almost monotonous.
But much of it is
he had an expression on his face that I didn't recognize before. He
and we'll
was
talk
a
about it
blank
and you'll
look
be
as
able
if
to
he
ask
was
me
dead.
questions about it. But
As
we're not
Link
going to let it
stood there, his
happen
body
because I'm
spasmed
here
and
again
back and
to
forth.
take my
I
message
examined
straight
what had
to the
become
people.
of my
As you
avatar
know,
and noticed that I had a
administration
second item I'd
many
never seen before,
problems
some kind of note.
across the
Sounds played back and forth.
To be
I didn't
honest,
recognize from the game, almost demonic in nature, and there was some kind of high-pitched yip, some kind of laugh, or something playing in the background.
At home,
I had
abroad.
2 minutes to take in
mess.
the environment before another one of those fucking
Jobs
Elegy
are
of
pouring
Emptiness
out of the
statues was
country.
summoned, and immediately after I was cut into the dawn of a new day.
Companies leaving our country.
Except this time it was
Mexico and other places.
Except this time it was without the one
Low pay, low wages, mass instability
I was a
overseas, no matter where you look. The Middle East, a disaster. North Korea.
This scene would normally
We'll take
play
care
after
of
the first
it,
time
so
you
we'll
travel
take
back
care
in
of it
time.
all. I just want to
Thought
let you
would
know.
say, what just
I
happened?
inherited a mess.
It was as if everything has,
Beginning on day one, our
like instead of saying,
administration
went to
started
war,
over. to tackle
She finished her remark in a broken text with the
challenges.
last of the happy mass.
On foreign affairs, we've already begun enormously productive talks with many foreign leaders.
I was put back in control of my character, but
To move forward
up
towards
memory, I
stability,
was looking from behind the door to the clock tower.
in the most
Watching my house
troubled
run around
regions of
the
the
deck we
world.
scrubbed. Seeing as how I really had no place to go,
We've had great conversations with the
I
United
begrudgingly
Kingdom,
went inside the door. There, I was greeted by the happy mask salesman,
China,
who simply told me,
really
"You've met with a
productive
terrible fate."
conversations. I would say far
Before the
more
screen lighted up.
productive than you would understand.
I was in Termina
We've even
Field as a
developed
gentleman.
a new council
I might as well not be playing
with
the game
you
anymore.
to promote
I was
women
wheeling wards around, and there was no sign of a day clock or anything. I took a moment to get my bearings as I looked around the field,
I
and
have directed
immediately I could tell
our
that this
defense
was not
community,
normal.
headed
There
by
was no enemies, and
our
it was
great
general, the happy
General
mask salesman
Secretary
team was
Mattis.
playing. I decided to run towards the woodfall before I noticed a gathering of three figures
to
off to
submit
the
a
side,
plan
one of them
for the
being
defeat
Epona.
of ISIS.
As I
A group
approached them
that celebrates the
I
murder and
happy mask
torture
salesman,
of innocent people
and the OG of
in
emptiness
large
statue just
sections of the
standing
world.
there.
It used to be a small group, now it's in
I
large
figured maybe they were bugged out like now.
sections of the world. They've
I told
spread
myself
like
that I should know
cancer.
better.
ISIS
Calmly
has
said
spread
nevertheless, I
like
watched him
cancer.
carefully. How wonderful it would be
Another
playing
mess
some kind of
I
idle
inherited.
animation
If the
on
growth
me.
of
Same
science
with
We
Epona.
propose new
And
sanctions
technological
for the nation of
innovation
Iran
has
is
been doing
totally
all
taking
along,
advantage
would
of
come
the
along
previous
with more
administration.
equality. It was
and
the
social
happy mask
As the
salesman
world's
that
top
scared me more
sponsor of
profoundly than the other
terrorism.
two. He was
We're not going to stop.
wearing that shit-eating grin.
What were you guys?
Whenever I know
agree with
and
me.
it's not personal.
One of the worst agreements I've ever
I had
seen.
not engaged in any dialogue, nor was I
I've ordered plans to begin for the massive rebuilding of the United States military.
Power
Great
is
support.
like
I ended up my
drinking
first
gin.
encounter with the
On
skull
an
kid on
Senate,
top of
I've
Clock
had
Tower.
great support.
I pulled out my
You feel
ocarina,
dizzy?
to which the
General.
game played the ding
You
sound
get
you were
this
supposed to play
rebuilding.
your ocarina.
You lose
The
your
whole-
I
balance,
tried a song I
We'll
hadn't
never
played.
have
and
to
you will
use
end up
this
hurting
military.
yourself. And those
The happy
around
mask salesman's own
I will
song.
tell you,
And the song that he was playing on me was
So he left out
before.
calling your
so happy.
ex-girlfriend at
Never
3 a.m.
used.
and buying a broken turntable on eBay.
Our
Our
country.
country.
You took a shriek right on my TV.
The
The
military
sky immediately started flashing. The happy mask salesman
to build
twisted
and
theme
rebuild.
song
That's pretty
sped up,
specific,
intensifying the
Earl.
heat
We have
inside me.
the
And when
greatest
it exploded into
people
flames
on
and
the
died,
job
three
right
figures
now.
stayed lit up through my
Yeah.
death screen as they watched my lifeless body burn.
Now, you
I
can
can't
describe
describe
to
to
you
you
how
how
close
sudden
about
and
it.
terrifying the transition from
Never
fury
stop.
to terror
The truth is,
is.
religious figures actually have a
I
long
completely lost the
history
way
of
to
giving TED
just
talks.
and
Jim?
And
that same fear that
one of
caused
the
me to lose
reasons I'm
sleep 2
standing
days
here
ago
serving
started
our
to grip me
people
again.
is that
I come to you
I
today
was
and
on
I
the
was
top of
telling you
the
it was a
strong
horrible
military.
thing so happens to
Get
be
that
the son of
strong
God
law
in the first
enforcement.
house. But I didn't get here
So we
today.
did not
to
go
be nepotism
abroad.
No.
In
I
the
got
search
where I
of
am
war,
today
because
because
of
of time to ponder.
simple,
It was
really
given
searching
me given
for
another
peace.
small cut to
First
the
up,
transforming into a
peace
Zora,
to
and now I found myself in the great
We
temple.
have begun the monumental
Fuel
task of
and
returning
curious
the
to
government
see what
back
can
to
and
the
belongs to me.
scale.
I
You
slowly made my way
defeat
towards the
a
beach where I found
In
Epona.
each of these
What
actions,
if I told you why the
my
game decided to
promises
put her
you
here?
can
Do
to
it.
the
So the game implying
American
that
people.
I know what you're thinking.
Some people are so
I was
surprised
able to
that
take
we
the
have
mask
a
off. I
strong
decided
voice.
that riding the
That's what
seat
I'm
wasn't the
talking
reason I should face
about. A
it.
year and a half, strong voice. We're so surprised.
Suddenly I realized that
We
it
have a
was
strong voice.
the
Now,
way she was angled.
Ordinarily,
To the
Someone
press
slapped
and
me. It looked like
everybody
she was
else.
trying to
What do we
signal
do?
a point to
One
me.
promise
I
after
slap her
another
back.
after
It was a
years
hunch.
of politics.
I dove in the Great Bay and started
lying
lying
to you.
Sure enough, I
to
almost
get
missed
elected.
it. I found something
Turn
like bottom
the
of the
other
ocean.
people in order to get
One
elected.
last
Those
elegy of
are
emptiness
doing
statue.
probably are
I went down to
probably
examine it,
the
and suddenly my
necessary
Zora started doing a
for
choking
security
animation.
for other reasons.
I had never seen a Zora do
Did you
that,
get
coming to
which
Washington
doesn't even make
and
any sense
pursuing
because Zoras can breathe
their
underwater.
own interests.
Regardless,
which
my
is
character
more
choked to
important
death
than
or he
anything.
died. And then again, the statue was the only thing that
I'm here following through on what I'm doing.
Thank you, guys. You guys have been an amazing audience. I'll
Put
be
it
out
out
in the
there.
lobby
It's
signing
on
copies of my book.
I was
Thank you
back
so
to the
much.
main menu as if every episode here is because the save file will change again.
That doesn't take into
Taking a
account
deep breath and
why
hitting start, I was
that was
and I'm
laughable.
The
going
new
to speak
save
out
file
if I
told me
can
about
and
the
have a
end.
voice. You also speak out against Jerry
Because when
It
we
made
came
sense
out
when
and
the statue
voted,
appeared
like,
and I
never
tried to
something I
go
want
through
to
one
learn.
of the
Think they know
ways.
what that is?
It's because
Yes,
it was
it
the
is.
beginning
Yes,
of
it
expenses of
Imagine
the In other words, the media is trying to attack our the game obviously isn't our following. It taught me with the new save file. It wants me to keep playing. It wants me to go further, but I'm done with this shit. I'm not touching any more files. This is already way too horrifying for me. I don't even believe in the paranormal, but I'm running out of explanations. Why would someone send this message? I don't understand it. I just get too depressed thinking about this. The board are not kicking me off for those songs. Analyzing it, and to bear witness gibberish or something. Make sure that humanity never, too emotional when you raise the fuck with it anymore. I demand that we
Is it weird that I'm a little relieved he doesn't know how to say nothing right? What happens? If you're a Republican, you have to fear the right. If you're a Democrat, you fear the left. So we have part in a vast, and so the bear, and then if you then you call the traitor. And today, a lot of people gave up swallowing and took up watching politics. They understand and have a little piece of the other big problem is a handful of billions have gone to and that's what they get wrong. And funding bill is money to build this proposed wall. Wow, first Mexico was going to get involved, then we were going to pay for it, now nobody's going to pay for it. By the time it's over, it's going to break You've been selected as a winner of a free daily show episode. Yes, spirits, you're right. The Daily Show for free. Any time. Watch the Daily Show. What does Spirit Airlines do when their flights are overbooked? Just crash the plane into a mountain?
Back to the main menu as if I restarted the console.
Today was National Hug
The
a
press
Plumber
start
Day.
screen was
That
before
plumbers
I knew the only reason why it was because the save file had changed again.
People take 10,
Taking a
15,
deep breath,
20
I
years
pressed
to
the
I don't think I want to hug.
The new save file told me about
many years.
Exports, experts,
And then at the
exports,
end of the
That's
process,
what
they
the statue
spend
appeared
10
when I
experts
tried to
reportedly
go
believe that North Korea is preparing to
And at the
conduct
end of the
another
process,
nuclear
it's
test.
meant
So I'd
to
be
be
very
found,
worried
but
if you're a
it's
Californian. Directly off the
I made my mistakes mostly in all of my years.
The game up.
I have never National DNA Day of
Never taught me what the new save file.
I've
They wanted me to keep playing.
in all of my years. I'm done with this shit. I have never
touching any more of the files. This is already way too horrifying for me, and I don't
that in my years
believe in the paranormal. But I'm running out of explanations. Someone
It's gonna be able to I don't understand whether or not they're
I get too depressed thinking about it. The footage is
I am
here.
learning everything I've got.
Analyze it. Maybe there's some kind of social message or something symbolic in what I went through.
I take that with a grain of salt because I read it on Wikipedia. And finally, department store Nordstrom is selling money jeans for $425. Said a guy who clearly wrecked his brand. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up tonight?
4 or 5 We've stood up to the men and women directing our colleagues to ensure they are protected.
That's what the game
of violence.
Jesus
We
Christ.
directed the creation of a task force for reducing violent crime in America and
He's following
flying
me. Not just in the game, he's in my
horrendous
dreams.
situation
I see him all the
like
time.
in Chicago and
Behind my back.
taking place right now in our inner cities.
I haven't gone to any of my classes.
We've ordered the Department of Homeland Security and Justice to coordinate a plan to destroy criminal cartels coming into the United States.
Our justice enforcement
Scaring me. It's talked to me for the first time. It's just using text to audio game. It spoke to me. It talked to me. It referenced Ben. It talked to me.
We've
I don't know what
undertaken the
it
most
means. I don't know what
substantial
it
border
wants.
security measures in a generation
I never wanted
to keep our nation and our tax dollars
my whole
safe.
life back.
and are now in the
I think
process
that
of
the
beginning
case
to
is
build
happen
a
to people
promised
like me.
wall on the southern
I'm just a
border.
kid, not even old enough to drink yet.
General
It's not
Secretary
fair.
Kelly.
I want to go home. I want to see my parents again.
Started
I'm so far away from home here at school. I want to hug my mom again. I just
A great
want to
wall.
forget the statue's horrible white face, my original game files back.
Price is going to come
Just the
down
way
just like it has
I left
been.
it before. It was going.
Everything else I've negotiated for the
I
government.
don't want to play anymore.
I know you're gonna remember.
And we're gonna have a wall that
I feel
works.
like
We're gonna have a wall like they have now, which is non-existent for a joke.
Okay.
We've ordered a crackdown on sanctuary cities that
me,
refuse
right?
to
Like,
comply with
seriously,
federal law
it can't.
and that harbor
Right.
criminal aliens. And we've ordered an end to the
I
policy
keep
of
telling
catch
myself,
and release
but
on the
every
border
time I
or
think about it,
release. No matter who you are.
I'm not so sure.
We've begun